Welcome to Prime Sports with me, Razak Musbau. Well, the body of the former Black Stars player, Christian Atsu, arrived in Ghana at the Kotoka International Airport. It was received by the family, the government and officials of the Ghana Football Association. My colleague Gary Smith was there and did come through with this report.
And so Christian Atsu's watch begins to end. In this flight behind me, the Turkish Airlines flight, the 31-year-old Ghanaian star touched down for the last time in his home country in the cargo hold. As one of his family members told us, Christian was used to flying business class. This time, he came in the hold. Being one of the thousands or tens of thousands of people who were affected in the 6th February earthquake in Turkey and Syria, Christian could not make it. But he left a legacy that has drawn the great and the good here to the Kotoka International Airport, including the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Mahmoudou Bawumia, who eulogized the happiness that Christian brought into the homes through his Black Stars career that started in 2012. The Ghana Football Association hierarchy were represented by Prosper Harrison-Ado, the General Secretary, who also spoke glowingly about what Christian brought while in the camp, the lightness he elicited and sprayed and sprinkled with his football, and how he will be missed.
There lies a son of Ghana who brought a lot of joy to our hearts. Outside the field of play, he contributed and touched a lot of lives with his good deeds. And in the past few days, we've heard so many that he did without broadcasting it. And many are sharing testimonies about how he supported and helped them.
The clergy were here, and they drew lessons and parallels and gave us warnings about life being just that, life, and about how Christian is being remembered more for his humanitarian and philanthropic deeds than for his football.
Today, as we mourn Atsu and Atsu Christian because of the loss, we should also remember that he served Ghana in a very special way. I remember the days when I have to camp with the Black Stars and the sentiment Atsu had. Atsu was somebody who was very selfless and very giving. If we talk about a philanthropy per excellence, Atsu was. And most people didn't realize that beyond the field of play, Atsu was also supporting many orphans. I have personal testimonies and people I know personally that Atsu has helped. And I pray that his soul rests in peace.
All in all, a solemn ceremony that saw the family heads of Christian officially receive his body from Turkey, and also representatives of the diplomatic corps. The Ghana ambassador to Turkey was here, the Turkish ambassador to Ghana here, members of the media who covered his career throughout the 8 years he played for the Black Stars and beyond, and also well-wishers. Christian is home for the last time, but he will not leave again. Gary Smith.
Yeah, that's Gary Smith there. Well, one man who discovered Christian Atsu and was also the founder of Chita FC, where Christian Atsu started his trade and finally ended up in Europe, Abdul Hayate. He's been speaking and describing Christian Atsu as an angel on earth and one whose legacy will never be forgotten.
Christian was a Christian. The way he does his things, sometimes you don't believe it. I think we need to remember Christian for his generosity, how humble he is, how determined he is. And I think this should inspire footballers, what I'm going to say. I remember on the first day that he had to take the first flight to FC Porto. I was at this airport to see him off. And when he sat on the plane, he actually sent me a text message saying that, Mr. Yate, I really appreciate you. I'm not going to return. I'm going to succeed on these trials. He was left with 10 days for the January window 2010 to be over. And he said he was going to succeed. He was going to make me proud. He was going to make himself proud. He was going to play football to the highest level, and the world will hear the name Christian Atsu. I think 13 years today. You see, today we have the vice president here. We have big dignitaries around the world sending their condolence messages to Christian Atsu. You have big organizations like FIFA, CAF, the EPL, people around the world, the poorest, the wealthiest, the smallest village, are all actually saying good words of Christian Atsu. So it tells me that whatever he said to me when he boarded the plane, he have done it, but it saddened my heart that his last flight back to Ghana was the one that I have to come and then receive his body. But I think I'm very proud of him.
Mr. Yate, you knew him more than most.
Well, get to the Ghana Premier League now, where Accra Heart of Oak lost to Aduana Stars 2-0 at the Accra Sports Stadium, and that meant that Aduana Stars retained their top spots at the Ghana Premier League table, and Accra Heart of Oak moved down to 4th.
That gladly let off, but now it's Sam Adams. Across the face of goal, and that is the first goal for Aduana Stars. Right in the good place, right time.
Look at him in that celebration. Go straight to Samuel Fabian. Sam Adams with that super delivery. Here, he seen the defense line and whipped the ball just behind the defense of Atsu. Guess who was there to connect home? It's a lovely finish, amazing finish. Brilliant goal for Minta. Adams here with a wicked cross in.
There's Sam Adams. Lovely pass. Aduana Stars on the threshold of another attack. Sam Adams has been let loose down that flank. He sends in another decent cross. Oh my word. Aduana Stars have another opportunity. Sam Adams this time. Ball has been taken away from him and the shot was driven from a throw-in advantage. And of course, the likes of Linda, the likes of Befi want to show some pride in the Phobian colors. But it's a careful build-up by the Phobians now. Want to go through the middle and then through the side. Inkum's pass. Adosowa. An opportunity for a drive. That's good enough. That's a very strong one, where the referee says, let the game continue. Befi sends in the cross, but this will be dealt with. Kwabena Anane, well, so far so good. His first game for the Phobians. Shaibu comes forward. Sent in the cross, but it's still in the 18-yard box. Appeals for the penalty. The referee would have none of that. But Aduana Stars look businesslike as they come forward. This time it's cleared out solidly. Opportunities coming the way of the Phobians. Awaku pushes it forward once again as Aduana Stars look for an opportunity to fall back in defense to help. Solid clearance. 63 minutes gone. Hearts 0, Aduana Stars 1. In this top of the table clash here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Sam Adams, quick reorganization from defense. And then they come forward through Shaibu Idrisu on the far side. Oh, that's a very good turn by Minta, the goal scorer. Has another opportunity for goal number 2.
And that's how Accra Folk lost by 2-0. That's all we have for you on Prime Sports tonight. With me, Razak Musbau. Do head to myjoyonline.com/sports. There's more there.